We have class of 2025 Arizona State running back commit Demarius Robinson joining us on today's show. Let's go ahead and bring Demarius in. How you doing today, man?
You doing good? I'm doing good. How are you?
Fantastic. Love the fork side.
Yeah, before we get into anything, are you Apple Music or Spotify?
Apple Music for sure.
Yeah, no, he knows what's up, man.
Yep.
He knows exactly what's up. Look, we got obviously a ton of questions about your commitment, about the upcoming season that you have, your senior season. I have to know, though, first off, in your X or your Twitter handle, it's Demarius Man Robinson. Where does that come from, man?
So it's a long story short. Came from my mom. I guess when we was I came out the room or something. She saw a little dark spot above my lip, and she was like, "Oh, my little man," and look, man stuck with me ever since. So I've been man since coming out the womb.
I love that.
That's great. That's great. So, talking to Arizona State staff when you committed, what stood out to you about the recruitment process with them?
That they family. They treat me like family. I'm just glad to be a part of the brotherhood. So I'm just happy. You know what I'm saying, every day, and glad to be Arizona State commit.
When you came and visited Arizona State, what was it about the campus or those conversations with the coaches that kind of sold you? Was there ever a moment where you were like, "Yep, this is why, and this is exactly why I'm coming to Arizona State"?
Of course, like the campus is beautiful, for sure. It's nice, way better than Oklahoma for sure. And so, you know what I'm saying? Nice trees, and what stood out to me the most is the players. How much the energy they have and relationship they got with the coaches, like Coach Dillingham and them, and stuff like that. And I really want to be a part of that brotherhood and get closer with the coaching staff for sure.
You were out here in late April. Was it a little hot?
No. When I was out there, it was pretty nice. It was pretty nice out there.
Yeah, you know about what it is right now. It's like 110.
Yeah, especially in Oklahoma right now, boy, it's hot.
Yeah. Do you find yourself enjoying the more dry heat than humidity, or do you really pay attention?
I really don't pay attention.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, when it gets like 120 here, it's brutal. But I think like anywhere between 95 and 105, you're like, it's kind of the same thing.
Yeah,
because it's not too bad, especially if you're in the shade. But it gets hot.
I also feel like for non athletes, at least fall athletes, right? Like I'm sure, Demarius, you've been playing football since you were a kid, right? So Pop Warner, like any of those like leagues. These kids were in full pads the second week in August. So whether you're in Texas, Oklahoma, or Arizona, like you've been playing football in this weather for quite some time. So it's probably not a huge change for you. Is there anything that you're looking forward to most when you actually get to suit up in that Arizona State uniform? Obviously, you're a class of 2025 guy, so you still got some time. But have you really sat down and envisioned yourself in that maroon and gold playing some Big 12 football?
Of course. All the time, being in that number 6 jersey and definitely making plays for Arizona State and see what Arizona has for me in the future for sure.
Have you been able to talk to any of the current running backs on the roster? I mean, this room is pretty loaded, especially when you're coming in here.
Yes, sir. When I was actually on official visit, I got the chance to talk to Sip, number 14, and number 4. I forgot his name though.
Scat.
Kyson and Scat.
Yeah, I got to talk to them. Good guys, great athletes too. So I'm just glad to get in the room with those guys, and they definitely gonna make me better, and I'll be ready to compete when I get up there with them boys. So,
yeah, look, Arizona State, they've had, a number of running backs specifically over the last few seasons that have just been absolute monsters, right? We talk about Scat, who's on the team. You look back, Xavier Valladay, Benjamin, Rashad White, like the list goes on and on. Kalen Ballage. For you, right, you've still got some time before you get to ASU, but is there anybody that you specifically model your game after, whether that be at the college level or in the pros?
Of course. I always say Barry Sanders.
Love that. I love that.
People Mills, it's hard to tackle me. So me and his game kind of a little bit similar. So Barry Sanders for sure.
Well, you're also running a lot of track. I see you ran junior 100-meter 11.33, 11.36. How much does that help you on the field? Do you feel like you get faster after track season's over?
Just a little bit. Track speed and football speed, different things in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
But, it's definitely going to make me faster on the field. I ain't going to get hogged down.
I love that.
I'm going to keep running.
Oh, man. Like, you bring up Barry, somebody you model your game after, obviously one of the GOATs when it comes to that running back position. I'm curious, and I know I'm going to put you on the spot a little bit here. Who's your top 5 running backs all time?
All time? We got Bo Jackson, Barry Sanders. This not in order, though. This not in order.
Okay.
Walter Payton, Barry Sanders, Bo Jackson, Jerome Bettis, because Jerome Bettis was a dog.
Okay.
He's a dog. And for my 5th one, I say LT.
There we go.
LT.
I just needed to make sure we had LT in the list there.
Yeah,
Gosh. We were gonna have a problem there for a second, Demarius. I'm a Chargers fan. LT, I feel like he doesn't get enough respect, and also
come on,
he doesn't get enough respect when we're talking running backs. He doesn't get enough respect.
That boy different.
Of course he gets enough respect. He's the Dane Tomlinson.
I mean, that's fair.
All right. Well, we started off the conversation with Apple Music or Spotify. What's your go-to? What's in your rotation right now? What are you listening to before games?
I ain't gonna lie, I always get clowned for this, but I'm a big R&B type guy. Like, Mary J. Blige, Biggie, all like old school.
Do you feel like you run like R&B sounds sometimes?
Yeah, so smooth. I run smooth.
Hell yeah.
Oh my God. That's awesome, man. We got Glenn in the chat saying that your game reminds him of LaShawn McCoy, super shifty. I watched
that boy nice too.
He is. I mean, look, you got. I think the thing about you that really stands out when it comes to the film, right, is you've got your moves down. You're a very elusive running back. I know you love that spin move. Seen that every third highlight in there, man. For you, like, what are you really trying to hone in on throughout your senior season? Obviously, your last year at the high school level upcoming.
Biggest thing is try to become a leader. Be more vocal to the guys. And so when I learn how to be more vocal and be a leader, right now it's not going to be as much of a problem when I get to the, college and stuff like that. So that's what I'm working on right now. And, being vocal and being there for the guys so they can trust me. You know what I'm saying? Know that I'm there.
Oh, let's see. Let's see if we can get him back here. There we go.
Yeah. My fault, my dad called.
You good? Do you think that being able to start playing a ton of minutes as a freshman helped you kind of become a leader early on in your career?
As a
his dad really wants to get a hold of him here in a second. We'll see if he declines or if there he is.
My dad keep calling. Look, but no, as a freshman, I wasn't really a talker because we had Tellin Cetron, we had all them big time guys. So I wasn't really a talker. I was just really a ball player. The ball in my hands, I go make a play. You know what I'm saying? So, like more down the line, I ain't start being more vocal until the middle of my junior year.
Gotcha.
Now, look, going into when you get to Arizona State, where you're playing Big 12 football now, right? You play high school football in Oklahoma. For you, was there ever because you didn't commit to play at Oklahoma State, whether there was interest there or not, for you, was there almost a little bit of okay, I'm going to go to Arizona State and I'm going to show these guys in Oklahoma and Oklahoma State kind of what we're about over here?
Yeah, for sure. That's always been the plan. I ain't look the whole time. I ain't want to stay in Oklahoma to play college ball. I always wanted to leave and go make a name for myself out of Oklahoma.
What are some things you want to improve on going into your senior year in high school?
Like what we talking game wise?
Game wise, yeah.
Oh, blocking. Better on blocking. And little couple route running in case I could move into the slot, do a little work in the slot, create space and stuff like that.
Kenny will love to hear the blocking part of that.
Oh, yeah. I think Hines Ward will probably like to hear that a little bit, too. Look, Hines Ward, obviously a wide receivers coach at Arizona State, and you're set to play running back for the Sun Devils. But when Arizona State came calling and you ultimately decided to commit to being an Arizona State Sun Devil, what was that like, just knowing that they've got a bona fide, pretty much Hall of Famer, a Super Bowl MVP in Hines Ward on this coaching staff?
It's pretty huge. I never really met a big time NFL player before, but get to work under him. To have him coach me, and teach me the ways and stuff like that. So when I become in the league, it won't be as big of a problem. So Coach Ward is a great coach and everything like that.
Love to hear it, man. Look, before we let you go, any message to Sun Devil Nation? You still got a whole senior season before you get to ASU, but any words you want to say to Sun Devil fans out there?
Glad to be a part of the, Sun Devils. Forks up, baby, for sure. Yeah.
Love it, obviously. Demarius, man, Robinson, guys. Give him a follow on social. Demarius, we appreciate you taking the time today, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you.